In this demo, we will be creating an order in Shopify using Acumatica 2020 R2. Inside of Shopify, once the order is marked as paid, the integration will be triggered and the order will be entered into Acumatica. A few seconds later, you should see the order in Acumatica along with the corresponding prepayment. If we switch to Acumatica, we will see the order is in there now. It's 1129. If we drill down into this order, we will see that the document details has all the order information. Under financials, we'll see the bill to contact information from Shopify as well as the bill to address. You'll see the corresponding associated payment information. You'll see the customer tax zone that's been configured through the mapping of the integration. Under shipping settings, you'll also see the same ship to contact as well as a ship to address. And then any ship via or any other mapping that would need to be done in the integration is in the settings as well. If we go to the payments tab, you'll also notice that a prepayment was made behind the scenes as well as released. Once the order is created in Acumatica, you can also go back and update this order or create a refund. If we go and edit this order and adjust one of the quantities on the order, you'll notice an update order has been prompted and that we need to collect additional money from the customer. For demo purposes, if I mark this as paid, it should create another update or transaction back to Acumatica. And if we switch now back to Acumatica, exit out of this order, then enter it once it's been refreshed. You'll see that the quantity for the last item was increased from 1 to 2, as well as if I go into the payments tab, an additional payment was made as well and released. So the order total should be in sync with the order in Shopify. So once we've done that, if we go ahead now and update this order and release it from hold, once it's released from hold, we go ahead and create the shipment, update the shipment date, hit OK. Now the shipment has been created within Acumatica, which impacts the inventory levels of those items on this details list, which means we need to now go to Shopify and update the inventory levels there. And that will be handled through the integration as well. So as soon as it impacted the warehouse quantity available field, this notifies the integration to go ahead and update that same amount within Shopify. Now, if we go back into Shopify and we drill down on one of these inventory items, if this inventory item was considered to be set to in sync with Shopify, we can go down to the inventory history, and then we can see that the Acumatica connector API has indeed adjusted the quantity on the order. So this was manually updated through the API. Next, we go back into Acumatica. We go to the Packages tab. We update the packaging information and the tracking information from the carrier specified through Acumatica. If we give this package a tracking number, save it, and then confirm shipment, the shipment has been confirmed. Now we need to update Shopify that the order has been fulfilled. So the integration will take note that the shipment was confirmed, send a push notification to the integration. And now that we switch back to Shopify again, we exit out of this order. The order list gets refreshed and order 1129 has been marked as fulfilled. So that's the complete life cycle of the Shopify integration, from creating an order to, in fact, updating or refunding an order. Once you're inside of Acumatica, you'll notice that the inventory levels will be adjusted based on the change to the inventory levels once a shipment has been made. Once you're inside the shipment, you'll see the packaging information added and the tracking number. And then once you're inside Acumatica, or once you're inside of Shopify, we'll see that this was in fact fulfilled. The tracking number from Acumatica was carried over to Shopify and is listed here. If it's identified as a particular tracking number, it will be notified through which carrier it's associated with. If we scroll down and look at the timeline, you'll see that the Acumatica connector indeed fulfilled the order and updated it. And alongside with the Shopify API, the Acumatica connector also sent a shipping confirmation to the customer on file. And this concludes the demo.